3 years ago, I started a door-to-door window cleaning business for $100. And I honestly had no idea what was gonna happen. But within 2 months, I was able to grow my business to over $2,000 in cash every single day. And it has completely changed my life. My promise to you is that by the end of this video, you are gonna know exactly how to make at least $9,000 in cash in the next 30 days. I'm gonna personally break down everything you need to know to get started. So make sure to subscribe to my channel and let's get right into it. So why should you listen to me in the first place? I have personally knocked on thousands of doors in the last 3 years. And I have made hundreds of thousands of dollars by selling window cleaning jobs to random homeowners in Toronto. I've also hired a bunch of salespeople and cleaners for my company, and each salesperson is helping me sell anywhere between $1,000 to $2,000 every single day. And all thanks to God, I have also been able to personally help hundreds of students start their own window cleaning business. And each of my students are making anywhere between $10,000 to $80,000 plus every single month. Till this day, I've been able to work with hundreds, almost 1,000 students personally. I've been able to change my life with this business, and I'm absolutely grateful to have been able to help so many people start their business and completely change their life. And the truth is, guys, if I can do it, you can do it too. I'm literally just an immigrant. I came to Canada with my mom when I was 2 years old. Growing up, when I went to school, everyone saw me as a troublemaker. I even got to spend it over 5 times. And after high school, I went on to college. But after my first semester, I literally dropped out. After dropping out of college, I went on to do Uber Eats, and I was only making $50 every single day. I would take my bike, go downtown Toronto, and work my ass off for like 7+ hours just to make $50. Obviously, if I was able to make a lot of money with this business from nothing, because I started all the way from zero, you can do it as well. We have to figure out who this business really is for. And one thing I want to say is that this is by far the easiest and most profitable business that anyone can start in 2025. But to be completely honest with you, it's really not for everyone. This business is only for people who are really, really driven and people who feel like they have a much bigger purpose in life. Obviously, people who don't want to live an average life and work an average 9 to 5 job. So if you're driven, if you feel like you have a much bigger purpose and calling in your life and you're just not happy with where you are and you want more for yourself and for your family, this is going to be the best business for you. And this is one of my students. He was able to make $15,000 in 20 days. You're going to have to do more. You're going to have to work hard. But if you are willing to do more so you can have more for yourself and for your family, then this business will create a wall of financial freedom for you and your family that nothing can get through. I was able to take my mother and my entire family to Miami for her 50th birthday. I literally put her in a penthouse. That's what this business did for me. Put her in a freaking penthouse, and it was not cheap. Why do window cleaning instead of a typical online business? The truth is, guys, nothing beats getting paid real money for solving real problems. Every single homeowner, they need to get their windows cleaned at least once a year. Everyone thinks that window cleaning is a luxury service, but it really isn't. Window cleaning is not a luxury service. It is a need. Homeowners, they're not going to waste their time by getting up on a ladder and spending the whole entire day trying to get their windows cleaned. Homeowners really care about their house. It is by far their biggest investment. They don't mind spending a couple $100s to get their windows professionally cleaned by a handsome guy like you and me. And if you're watching this video, I know you're a handsome guy. But yeah, this is one of my students. His name is Pate. You can see $940 just from cleaning 4 houses. But if you really want to succeed with this business, you just have to focus on doing an amazing job for them and providing an amazing service. Homeowners will always pay a premium price for a premium service. And you don't need to be the best cleaner. You just need to have the right basic tools and just really do an amazing job for them. How to make $9,000 in the next 30 days. I'm going to show you guys everything you need to know right now. And here's another student. His name is Matthew, and he made $9,300 within his first week, 8 days. It's pretty crazy. I'm going to teach you guys how to do it in 30 days but some of my students are doing it in a week. So step one, buy your equipment. By far the best place to get your equipment is Home Depot. If you don't have a Home Depot in your city, just either go on Amazon or look for a local hardware store in your city and you guys will definitely find the equipment. The first thing you need is a scrubber and a squeegee. It's like double-sided. The front is for scrubbing the window, getting off all the dirt, and the back side is to squeegee it, $19.99. The second thing you need is a 24-foot telescopic pole for just $49.99. This is the pole that you're going to use to be able to reach the really high windows on the houses. You don't even need a ladder. You can just use this pole and clean the windows from the bottom. So if you think you need a ladder, you don't. You're also going to need a 6-gallon bucket for $19.99. And just so you guys know, all this equipment is all in the same section. You just have to go to Home Depot and ask the workers where the window cleaning tools are, and all of these things are going to be in the same section. You're also going to buy a Dawn dish soap for just $9.99. And you're just going to need a couple microfiber cloths for $7.99. This is what you're going to use to dry off the frames and all that kind of stuff. Once you got your equipment, the second step is to find a good neighborhood to knock doors. You want to look for houses with pools. It's not a requirement, but obviously houses with pools are known to be more upscale, people with more money, people with more disposable income, because having a pool is not cheap. Houses near golf courses are also known to be very, very upper middle class. I noticed that there's a lot of houses near golf courses, and those houses are usually filled with a lot of people who have a lot of money to give you to clean their windows. Another thing you want to look for is houses with really, really nice landscaping. If you go to a neighborhood and you see that the landscaping is like really, really nice, they have nice trees, nice flowers, nice bushes, something like this, landscaping companies are not cheap. It's a couple $1,000s to do a really nice landscaping job on your home. So if they have money to get their, landscaping done, they have a couple $100s to pay you to clean their windows. If you find an area that was just newly built, those houses are really, really dirty because of the construction. These people are usually younger families with kids. They don't have time or the right equipment to get their windows cleaned. This is what I recommend to look for when you guys are looking for a really, really nice area. The best thing to use is Google Maps. Make sure you guys don't rush this process. Choosing the right area at the end of the day is very important. And step 3 is knock on 100 doors every single day. And I'm going to teach you guys what to say and how to close deals and all that kind of stuff. If you want to make real money, you got to take real action. This is how I like to see it. If you only knock on 20 doors a day, you're only giving yourself 20 chances. You're only giving yourself 20 opportunities to make money. But if you knock on 100+ doors a day, you're giving yourself 100 chances. You're giving yourself 100 opportunities to make money. And the more opportunities you give yourself, the more money you're gonna make. Knock on each door and tell the homeowner that you're just helping all the neighbors to scrub and wash off all the mold from the windows. Keep it simple. This is like a little sales script for you guys. Just tell them that you usually charge $249, but if they can give you an amazing review after you do an amazing job, you will do it for only $149. Obviously, $149 is super, super dirt cheap, but if you guys give like really low prices, it's going to be easier to close deals. Most of the time, they're going to say no. And if they say no, here's what you can do. You can offer to clean their garage door for free. Tell them that you usually charge an extra $75 or even $100 to do a professional garage door cleaning job. Just include it for free if they say no to doing the windows. Say, you know what, miss? Why don't we just do the entire windows around the entire house, and complimentary, I'll throw in the garage doors for free, because usually we charge $100 extra for a professional garage door cleaning job. People love free things. You will be able to get a lot more sales just by including the garage doors for them. And if you want to make $9,000 in the next 30 days, all you have to do is just get 2 jobs per day. You just sell 2 jobs per day for $150 each, which really is dirt cheap. When I knock on doors, guys, I can usually sell jobs for at least $249 to $500, $600, $1,000, obviously depending on the size of the house. I charge really expensive jobs because I want to make a lot of money and I'm good at sales. It's not about luck. It's obviously, if you're good at sales, you're going to close more deals and you will be able to charge much, much higher. Grab your phone right now and open up your calculator app and just do $300 times 30. you're gonna see it's $9,000 a month. If you just put in the work every single day, knock 100 doors, I guarantee you, you will get at least 2 jobs for 150, probably more to be completely honest with you. If you just get 2 jobs per day and you just make $300 per day, that's $9,000 plus tips. And if you want to scale to $1,000 per day, the most important skill that will get you to $1,000 a day is mastering sales. It's not hiring a worker, it's not having a website, it's not having like cards or door hangers or none of that stuff. You don't even need a uniform. When I knock doors, I just knock in a black t-shirt. Now we have uniform, but for my first 2 years, I was just knocking in a black t-shirt and I was selling $2,000 to $3,000 worth of jobs by myself. Obviously, not everyone is gonna say yes to you. Most homeowners are gonna have a bunch of objections. When you learn how to actually sell, you will learn how to overcome objections and you will be able to close 10 times more sales and you can charge 3 times more money. Like I was telling you guys earlier, when I started, I had to knock 100 doors just to make like $500, $600, $700, $800. But then 2 months later, I got so good at sales that I just needed to talk to like 20 people and I would make $1,000. That's the power of learning and mastering sales. Once you learn and master sales, you don't need to talk to a lot of people. What I want you guys to know is that $1,000 per day is the minimum. In the beginning, your goal is to get at least 1 or 2 sales per day. But if you've been doing this now for a while, if you've been doing this business for a couple of weeks or a couple of months, your goal should be to produce at least $1,000 worth of window cleaning jobs every single day. And if you want to grow, that should be the new standard that you set for yourself. High achievers set high standards. If you don't set high standards for yourself, you will just do the bare minimum and go with the flow. And the truth is, you're not going to build a $50,000 per month business by just going with the flow. You have to raise your standards for the amount of action that you take. And based off the amount of action you take will determine how much money you make. And another very important concept that you need to understand is that information plus action equals results. If you're taking massive action and you don't have the right information, you're not really gonna get far. You're not gonna get progress. You can knock 100 doors per day, but if you're not saying the right things at the doors, if you don't know actually how to sell, like if you have no idea what to say or how to overcome their objections, and like you're stuttering, you're nervous, you don't have an actual sales pitch, you're not going to reach your financial goals. Sales is a practice skill. It's not about luck. Some days you will get lucky and easy sales. Like sometimes when I started in the beginning and even now, I give the customer the price of $3.99 to get their windows cleaned and she agrees. Like it's gonna happen and it's the best feeling in the world. So sometimes it's luck. But once again, $1,000 per day does not come from luck. It comes from massive action with the right information. When I started, guys, I was absolutely terrible at sales. I was not born like a salesman. I never did sales growing up. So when I started, I was stuttering. I was very nervous. I was freezing. I was talking way too fast at the doors. After I got my first sale, I realized that it was possible to make money with the business, and I made a personal commitment that I would literally do everything in my power to master door-to-door sales. I invested in so many programs, sales training courses, because I knew that if I wanted to make $1,000 per day, I just needed to get better at talking to people. I just needed to get better at sales, and that's what I committed myself to do. So if you want to start your window cleaning business and personally work with me one-on-one to help you make at least $9,000 in the next 30 days minimum, because I've had students who have made like $25,000, $30,000 their first month. It is crazy. Or if you already started a window cleaning or other home service business like pressure washing, gutter cleaning, etc. There's a bunch of different home services. If you want to scale that business to $1,000 to $6,000 per day by hiring salespeople, hiring cleaners, then I invite you personally to book a free 30-minute call with me, and I'm going to help you create a plan and help you start or scale your window cleaning business, as long as you're willing to work your butt off and invest in yourself. And the truth is, guys, it's impossible to fail if you have the right information. If you have the right information and you have the right guidance and you just put in the work, you're gonna make a crazy amount of money with this business. Go to the description and book a free call with me. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next video.